Assalamu alaikum and welcome to another episode of QG Diaries, a program on Quranology Television QGTV. Today I'd like to speak to you about the process from Tawallud to Ta'abud, especially in the context of chapter 18, Al-Kahf, and chapter 19, Maryam. The reason I'm using these terms rather than translating them into English is because these terms, Tawallud and Ta'abud, they are rather technical terms, not so easy to translate. The word Tawallud, which comes from the word walada, means that it is to ascribe to Allah a doctrine of favoritism, that Allah has taken a favorite. The usual translation for this term is son, saying that God has taken a son, referring to Jesus. However, I don't believe in this simply because Isa or Jesus in Quran is the paradigm for someone who is of a higher level, and therefore he is taken as a favorite for that purpose. And this is much more universal than the simple doctrine of the Son of God. So that's Tawallud. Ta'abud is the doctrine of ibadah, where we actually engage with God's laws in order to achieve the results which God has promised. So from Tawallud, which we don't want, to Ta'abud, which we do want. This is the purpose, in my opinion, of chapter 18 and 19. So let's begin with chapter 18, Al-Kahf. Chapter 18 begins with giving a writ or Al-Kitab to the Abd or the servant. Ta'abud, Abd, you see, the servant. So this Abd, he must be engaging with the writ given to him, and in doing so Allah has prescribed certain results. This is in chapter 18 verses 1 to 3. In verse 4 itself, Allah says, warn those who have said that God has taken a walad or favorite. So you see, the beginning itself, it's already very clear. Do the abd thing, don't do the walad thing. And this chapter continues in that light. Now, there are three major stages I can see in this chapter. Number one, it is the people of the cave. Now, they are oppressed, so they have to retreat to the cave in order to evolve. And in doing so, they will come out and bring about the results which was promised. The next stage is the stage of Moses, Musa. Now Musa meets someone, an abd, again an abd, and he is not able to follow that abd through because he is not developed to that level yet. Then you have Dhul Qarnayn, the one of bridging the two generations, as I understand it, because the word Qarn means generation. And Dhul Qarnayn, he is able to bring about the system of Islam, and in doing so able to protect people from harm. So this is chapter 18, and this chapter allows us to understand the process from being a walad to being an abd. As you can see, it's one straightforward process, and it ends with Allah reminding us of the vastness of His kalima or words. This is in chapter 18 verse 109, almost at the end. And right at the end, the reader is enjoined to say, Ana basharum mithlukum. I am a human being like you. Only thing is, I received the revelation. So that is actually the key towards becoming the abd. Now, we are running out of time, so I'm not able to actually expound on chapter 19. But suffice it to say, the next episode in this series, Tawallud to Ta'abud, I will expound on chapter 19 and how chapter 19 is also a process towards achieving this, especially the end of chapter 19. I would ask you to read from verse 87 to verse 93, where you will see what a walad does and how to avoid that in order to become an abd. Now, this is a very, I would say, fundamental process in Quranic thought. And the reason is Allah wants us to have a direct connection with Him. Thank you very much for your viewership. I hope to see you again next time in future episodes. Bye.